Hi all, Graham here, and today we've got another game of Age of Hannibal. I'm using some recently painted Gauls, and I'm using my Greeks hoplite army with some elephants as Carthaginians. Today I'm playing Alex, a good friend and fellow member of Farnborough Wargames Club in the UK. Played him many times, and he's a good opponent and good fun to play. For the Carthaginians, I don't have the dice yet, so I'm using some Vikings. Everybody recognises those. For those, Alex has chosen to have 2 elephants, a unit of levy with bow, 2 units of warriors, one a contingent and the other one citizens, and he's got some mounted warriors as well. I'm playing the Gauls, and I've got 2 units of mountain half guard, which I'm going to put into one big unit. I've got 4 units of warriors, which are going to be in units of 10, 10, 8 and a 4, which is a dice generator. We used the Great Book of Battles to create our scenario. The cards here to follow, key things really was the table was set across a diagonal, and the scenario was basically to kill the warlord or massacre points after 6 turns. Here's the terrain with the Gauls deploying nearest the camera, the marsh at bottom left, there was a marsh top right, and there was woods bottom right. Here's the terrain with a marsh bottom left, marsh top right and woods bottom right, with the Gauls deploying nearest the camera. Here is Alex's deployment with his citizens, warriors deploying on the far left. And here's the Gauls deployed, as you can see, fairly standard set with the cavalry bottom right. Alex went first. He only got 3 dice. Let's see what happened.
So, this is Alex's first turn. He only has 3 dice, as you can see. Dice are placed, Alex. So, what are you up to then, mate?
I'd like to move my levy forward so that they are within range of your
So you're going to
cavalry.
you're going to use one of the allies, are you?
I'm going to what?
Use one of the allies to do that.
I am. Yeah.
So bear in mind, you can only go straight forward, Alex, because you can't cut across the base of the elephant. How far forward do you want to go?
Okay. Well, I want to get within range of your
Half guard.
No.
You said cavalry.
Where's the other cavalry? Oh, they're all. That's all you've got. Oh, they'll have to be in range of the infantry then. So move forward. That in the unit on the end.
Do you want me to move these forward? Yeah.
Yeah.
Just straight forward. How far forward?
Yeah. Only as far forward as they need to be able to hit you with long range bow fire.
I reckon so. Probably a base depth.
It's not going to be very far.
No, it's not.
Let's not be silly about this.
Just to explain why the dice are behind the Carthaginian bases is because they're all on multi-bases. So I'll count them down as you hopefully remove lots and lots of figures, Alex. And your rear rank is in range now.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I'm going to activate them to shoot.
Okay, so they take a fatigue after shooting. Shall I put it up that way? You get 6 dice. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
And
An armour of 4. Some warriors.
Yeah.
Yep.
And I'm going to use Eagle Eye to get 2 extra attack dice.
Oh, bloody hell. And I've got nothing to defend against it.
No, that's the whole point. I thought I'd try and do it.
I'm going to use the bigger dice. These are bigger, Alex. Your old eyes, mate. Can you see them?
Yeah.
Nice. Right, so 6 dice plus 2 is 8 dice. Hitting me on 4s. Nothing I can do about it. Oh shit house. You've started on me already, haven't you? 5 hits. saving on a 4, 5 or 6, and I've lost 1 brave Gaul.
Oh, yeah, well, you got away with that, didn't you?
And you're fatigued. Okay.
You'll go.
My go. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 dice, and I've got these new. Look at my new green dice, Alex. I was going to reveal them. Brand new Gaulish dice. I've rolled 3 rares, 2 uncommons, and 1 common. I'll have a think.
3 rares.
Start. Okay, so I rolled my 2 of my 3 rare dice, and as you see, that's my battle board with all 8 dice in play, which is kind of fun. So I'm going to use Gaulish Wave, and you can choose 1 unit, then 2 other friend units within S of the chosen unit. Activate these to charge, move, or shout, which is just move in this case. And I've got the option of each unit can take 1 further to add an extra VS to their movement, which I will. So I'm going to go, these 3 units will be 1, that'll be the nominated unit, it'll be 1, 2, 3 like that. And there's no messing with me, Alex, none at all today. There. Okay, and they take Fury. I'll indicate Fury with these red dice behind their bases. So they've all got 1 Fury each. My Warlord, he's going to send my Halfman Guard forward as well. He's going to move up, and I'm going to do a manoeuvre with these guys, and they're just going to come sideways this way, staying out of L of your guys, your levy, like that. And that is all I'm doing. Very, very simple. So, it's your turn. So you've got in play 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You've got 7 dice. I shall roll for you. I'm using the Viking dice, as you can see, because I don't have the Carthaginian dice yet.
I've got 6 dice, haven't I?
7, I thought. Well, you've got your Warlord as well, haven't you? So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh yeah, 6, 7. Yeah, Warlord. I forgot him. Yeah, sorry about that.
You can if you want. I don't mind. Right, here we go. And you roll 3 commons, 3 uncommon, and 1 rare.
3 commons, 3 uncommon,
1
and 1.
Okay, so this is Alex's second turn. The dice are placed as you can see. What are you going to do, Alex? What's your plan, mate?
The first thing I'm going to do is activate my levy.
Yep.
To shoot.
At that nearest unit again, no doubt.
Yeah.
So you've got 6 dice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And you're going to use Eagle Eye, aren't you?
Right. I am. Yeah, you knew that, didn't you?
Yeah, good. So you've got 6 plus 2 is 8. I have got no shooty defensive things apart from combat bonus, and I haven't got anything on there. So are you going to use anything else, or is that it?
Yeah.
That's it, is it?
Yeah, that's just roll away, mate.
Well, my armour is 4.
Get lots of nice high ones.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Can you see my big dice?
Yeah, well, I don't want to see it really, but yeah, I can see you've got one hit. Yeah.
Here we go, and a saving roll. You do kill one though.
Thank goodness for that.
Let's take one off the board there. You are whittling me down, mate. You're winning.
Then I'm going to activate. I'm going to do encirclement.
Encirclement. What does it say? It says activate 2 of your units for a move or charge activation, or up to 3 units if they are all elephants and or mounted, which they're not. So,
Well, I can nominate 3 if I want. As long as they're both elephants and the same cavalry, they could all move, couldn't they?
they are. So what are the 3 then? Does it have to
Yeah.
be?
Yeah.
It's okay. What are they going to be then? You tell me.
Both elephants
Yep. 1
and the cavalry.
naturally, and the cavalry. The markers down first, so you can see. What are you going to do then? Who are you going to do first?
I'm going to charge with my nice big elephant in the middle, your warriors.
The one you've been shooting at.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fair enough. Oh. Right, melee so early. Right, you have an armour of. Do you have an armour of, Alex? Remind me, elephants. You have an armour of 5.
5, yeah.
I have an armour of 4. You generate 5 attack dice. 5.
Yeah.
And I generate 8 dice. 2, 4, 6, 8. I have the option to close ranks, which I don't want to. I want to see what my boys can do. So you go first. You got anything you want to do?
I'm just looking at my board. I'm just trying to work out which one I want to do. I'm going to use coordination.
Which is the rare.
Yeah.
And do they count as a citizen? Or I think they count as citizens, don't they?
Yeah.
They do, don't they? There's a question.
Try that.
Fairly
Try
certain
that.
they do. For each attack dice that rolls a 6, you inflict 2 casualties instead of 1. Nasty. Double 1, isn't it?
I'm not using a lot of dice, but there we are. I've got to use it at some point, so I use it. Right.
My turn. To use Power of the Ancient God. And it says here, gain 1 attack dice and 1 defense dice, plus 1 additional dice of your choice for each unit, friend or foe, within M. So I've got 1 attack already, extra, and 1 defense. And friend or foe within M, I get additional dice. For each unit, friend or foe within M, and I can use it for what I choose. So I've got within M, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. Does that include your unit that's charging? I don't know if it does.
I suppose it does.
I would say it does. For each unit, friend or foe, which you are foe, it's not, you can't include yourself. So I get 5. I get 5 additional dice. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, that's the one I found last time, and I did Gauls. That was very effective.
Yeah. you on the board? Well, I'm going to put 3 on attack and 2 on defence, like that. And also I've got an additional option. You can reroll up to 2 of your attack dice and 2 of your defence. Well, I'm going to do that. For 1 additional further, puts me up to 2. You can reroll up to 2 attack dice and 2 of your defence dice, which is lovely. So I've used the big gun on you straight away.
You are.
Yeah. Let's see if we can kill that elephant. What are you going to do?
I'm going to use Sacred Band. Your opponent must re-roll 3 of your defense dice. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So you've got to re-roll 3 that succeeded.
Yeah. You've got no other charges, have you, apart from your warlord? Oh, you've got these other units to move as well. Yeah. Which is as well. I mustn't forget that. I'm going to pass, Alex, because I think I'm going to need my dice in a minute.
So that's it, innit?
Okay, so
Now the first thing here is I do get 2 automatic hits through trampling, don't I?
you do. So I'll roll your dice first. So you need 4s. Okay. And you hit me twice, but you effectively hit me 4 times. Okay.
Yeah. Not very good.
You 5s on
No
you.
6.
5's needed, and I've hit you a few times, 5 times, but I re-rolled 2 attack dice as well. So I hit you 6 times. Now, my defence rolls, you hit me 4 times, I've got 3 defence dice.
Yeah.
Saved 3, and I can reroll 2 more. Saved 4. You hit me 5 times, didn't you? 4 times you hit me, didn't you?
Yeah.
So I've saved them.
Yeah, but you've got to re-roll 3 of your saves that made saves, haven't you? Because I paid for that Sacred Band.
Yep. Okay. So these are the 3, and I saved 1, and I've lost 2.
Okay.
After all that. So I've got 6 on you.
Yeah.
5s and 6 saves. You saved 1, and you took 5. So that's 1 hit because you've got resilience 2. That's 2 hits. That's a 3rd hit.
Yeah.
So you take 3 fatigue straight away.
Yeah.
My fatigue markers. 1, 2, 3. You actually go backwards there.
Yeah.
So I'll push you backwards. You don't take the 4th one because that would have been a killing blow. Like that. I take a fatigue for a melee also. Like that. And that's that. Sorry.
And I can throw my javelins now, can't I?
Oh, yeah. Well remembered.
Do you think I've forgotten that?
No, I'd forgotten it.
That's my free javelin throw.
Yeah.
I couldn't do it before I went in because if you do that, then you get a fatigue because you're following an
Indeed.
activation.
How many dice
You've
do you
got
get for that?
yeah,
You get
2. Only 2, unfortunately.
So
Yeah.
I assume you're shooting at the same target.
Absolutely, yeah.
4's needed. 1 hit. killed another. Oh, you whittled them down though. Down to 5. Okay, so you've got 2 more units to. You've got your elephant there, which is straight ahead, and you've got your.
So I'm going to have to move my elephant straight forward.
Yep. M.
Yeah.
That's as far as he can go.
Yeah, so I want to sort of obviously go in, and then obviously, yeah, I can't do any more than that anyway. I can't get any nearer to you, can I?
No, because you're pinned by the levy, and you've got your cavalry as well.
And my cavalry are going to move back.
Are they?
I don't want them to be. Or do I want to charge them in? Wait a minute. If I charge, they're 8. No, you've got 10 infantry there, haven't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, and you've got a lot of things on the board still. No. So I'm going to move them backwards.
Where are you going to move them to, Alex?
It's, as long as they're out of range of your
half guard.
any. Yeah.
So then
and the
basically back there.
Yeah.
Is that all right?
Yeah. I don't want to commit them yet.
No, you save them. You wrap them up in cotton wool. Just over L away.
And then my warlord
Yep.
is going to tell the infantry that are next to it,
the contingent,
to move back a bit so they're out of range of your. Yeah, I don't think I want to commit them yet, so they can go back a bit.
Okay, like that.
And my warlord will go back a bit as well. His free move.
How far back? Where do you want to go?
Between the they want to be near the cavalry, I think.
Next to them?
Yeah.
Is that far enough for you?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Okay, and that's the end of your turn, isn't it?
That's me done then.
So I've got 4 dice on my board. 1, 2, 3, 4. 3 of them are commons, which is not great, but I want to leave. I'm still generating 6 dice, aren't I? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm still generating 7 dice, so I need to lift 3 off the board. Ritual.
No, you don't. With these rules, you don't lose. Oh, you can if you want, but you can leave some on the board.
That's exactly. But I've only got 4 in my hand anyway, and they're common dice, Alex. So I'm not really going to leave commons.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
So I'm going to take off Gaulish Fury, Vae Victis, and Display, and I'm leaving just an uncommon on Ritual Challenge.
Okay.
Oh shit house. I've got all my commons back. So I've rolled 4 commons, 2 uncommons and 1 rare.
Okay.
Okay, so this is my second turn and my dice are placed as you can see. Now that's the orders phase, so Alex has got an orders reaction. Don't want to help you too much, Alex, but
No, I know. I'm going to use my redeployment
what are
dice.
You do? So it says here, choose 1 unit and activate it for a move with a maximum distance of S. Move 2 units, but it's not. So it's only 1 distance, one unit.
Yeah. If I move my levy back,
yep.
Would they get out of range of your warriors?
Let's have a look. Yes, they do.
Okay, so do that then.
Okay, so I'll move them back S. That. Yeah. Okay, so now it's my turn. I'm going to use before the wave, and I'm going to activate this unit to move towards your elephant, and then I'm going to shoot with javelins at the end of the movement.
Oh, that's a bit lame.
Well, yeah, that's what I thought. I'll make sure they're all in range, which they are. Just moved on my line. Take their fury with them. So I've got 6 dice. 2, 4, 6. You've got an armour of 4. I only need to hit you once to kill it.
Before you do that, I can do a melee shooting reaction, tenacity.
Oh yeah. Reroll 2 defense dice.
Yeah.
Because you're not contingent. Okay, that's a good shout. So here we go. I need 4s. God, I remember that yell you gave up when you killed my elephant in that last game, Alex. And I've hit you 4 times.
All right.
Saving rolls on a 4, 5 or 6. Save 2, lost 2. And you re-roll these 2, don't you?
And you re-roll 2 dice.
So the
Re-roll
2
2
so the
dice.
2 hits. And I've killed it.
Yeah.
Yes! So it's a fatigue on them and a fatigue on them. Just reminding you of the what you did to me in that last game, Alex.
Yeah, I know.
Killing the elephant. 1 on them, 1 on them.
Do I get it from shooting?
Sorry?
Don't you only get
You get it from shooting as well. That's version 2.
Eh?
Yeah, it's version 2. They changed it, mate.
Oh, was it? It was only in version 1 where it was only melee where you got.
And I get a victory point for that as well, don't I? Because I destroyed you in a way other than melee. Remember the scenario? That was good. You've got this elephant over here. He's a bugger, isn't he? He's in range as well. Right. I'm now going to use what have you got left on your board? You've got nothing left on your board, have you? So I need to make hay before you load the bloody thing up again. To use Gaulish Wave, and I'm going to activate 3 units. Well, I activate 1 and then 2 units around it. Doesn't it have to say within S? Doesn't it? Within S, yeah. And you can do charge, move, or shoot. Doesn't say rest though, Alex. Just see the small print, mate.
The what, sorry?
It doesn't say rest.
No, it says.
And it.
Yeah. Choose one of your units. Activate each of those units to charge, move, or shoot. Yeah, you can't rest.
Right. One's going to be that unit there. One's going to be that unit there. And one's going to be that unit there. What range do you charge with your elephant? Is it just second activations? Do you charge as S or M?
Or charge, yeah.
Charge M, but unless it's a second activation.
The elephant moves and charges M first time it moves or charges. The second time it doesn't, I think it has to be an S.
Yeah, okay. Right, I'm going to move these backwards, so just outside of M.
Yeah.
Like that. I'm going to charge. I'm going to use the ability which gives you VS as well, which gives an extra fury. And I'm going to go M plus VS and charge your levy.
Okay.
like that. Okay, so you've got an armour of 3. I've got an armour of 4. I've got 8 dice, and you've got 4 dice. 6, 8. You can't close ranks, so I go first, which is good because I need to use further. I'm going to use ritual defense, ritual challenge. Roll 1 dice for each result of 4 or more. The unit takes a casualty. I'm tempted to keep.
Yeah, roll your dice.
That's a kill way of getting a.
It's a kill. It's not. It's not even a hit. It is a. It takes a casualty. It is a kill.
It's a kill. Do you know what? I'm going to keep that for your elephant because that is a great anti-elephant thing, isn't it? I'm getting all. That's worth 2 hits on an elephant.
It's
Yeah.
Well, you know, if you take actually, you know, having said that,
I think it's every dice. Otherwise, it's an uncommon dice. It's not very good. Otherwise, is it?
you know, resilience 2.
Yeah.
So if my elephant takes a single hit,
But it's a casualty. It's a casualty, Alex. It's worth 2, isn't it?
but it takes.
It's a casualty.
Oh, I see. It can be. It's 2 casualties. No, but it needs 2 casualties to cause a fatigue, doesn't it?
Yeah. No, 1. 1 takes 1. 2 takes 1. 3 takes 2. 4 takes 2. 5 takes 3.
Okay.
So,
all right.
So 1.
Anyway,
it's a good anti-elephant one. I'm going to keep that anyway.
you're going to keep You're going to keep ritual challenge.
I'm going to keep it. I'm not going to use it. You've got fatigue. I'm going to spend 1 of your fatigue to drop your armour down to a 2.
Yeah.
You pass because you haven't got anything.
No.
Can't drop you down to a 1, can I? Because it's an automatic hit then, isn't it? I can.
Oh yeah. Remember, an armor value can never go below 2 or above 6.
Perfect. So 1 is an automatic hit. So
You can't do it if you would armor up, of course.
Why would I do that with only 4 dice?
I
I'm
thought
going to do that anyway. Yeah. So I'm going to take that, increase them to a 5.
Okay.
You pass. I'm going to save that. Because that was my 3rd unit, wasn't it? Yeah. Yeah. And I'm going to save that and I'm going to roll that. So here we go. Here's your 4, needing 5s. Jesus. 1 hit.
Shouldn't I have 6 dice? Oh no, it's only 4, isn't it? Yeah, yeah. I'm thinking of spear. Spear
You
levy.
can think all you want, mate. And here we go. Anything but a 1. I rolled 2 1s, so 6 hits. So I'll do your 1, my 1, sorry. I lose 1, needless to say. I haven't done a saving roll yet. And 6 on you. 5s and 6s. You saved 1, lost 5.
Okay.
Where do you want the figures taken off?
Yeah, that ends fine. Yeah.
That ends fine. And that takes you down to 7. Like that. You go backwards S again.
Yeah.
Like that. You both take the fatigue for the pleasure of it. Right, I've got this unit. It's the 3rd one.
Yeah.
And they're going to charge you there.
Okay.
They do take a fatigue for a 2nd activation though, because their 1st one wasn't a 3, was it?
Yeah.
So, you've got an armour of 4. I've got an armour of 4. I've got 12 in the unit, 10 in the unit, sorry. 8, 10, you've got 8, 6, 8. You have the option of closing ranks if you so desire, Alex.
Oh yeah, okay, I'll do that.
You will close, so you can lose 4, but your defence rolls are improved. I'm going to use Gaulish Fury. I'm the attacker, so I'll get 3 more dice.
Right.
But, and here's the but tricksy thing, the defender loses all ability with solid cover, which is effectively closing ranks.
Closing ranks doesn't count as cover though, does it?
It counts as solid cover. Fairly certain of that. Which kind of negates it, that's the whole point of it. Okay, we both have fatigue. So I'd use that, so it's your turn. You could spend my fatigue if you wanted to.
Yeah, I'll put my armour up
To 5, and I'm going to spend your fatigue to drop you down to 4. You pass, you have nothing. Just a question of whether I use any of these other abilities.
right.
I'm going to save the power of the gods.
Graham,
Yes, mate.
can I ask a question?
Go on.
You know that Gaulish Fury?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep. I get 2 fatigue for that. Puts me up to 3. Like that. Yep.
If you use 2 further,
Yep.
that I lose the benefit of
Solid cover. Yeah. No, I increased my further by
I'm
2.
getting confused with is that, do you gain further for doing that, or is
Yes,
that
I
what
do.
it costs?
I do. And now I'm on. I went from 1
Does
to 3.
it cost you?
No. No, you don't. You gain it. It costs you 2 further. It means I'm now at a point where I'm.
Right. Okay. Okay. Well, I get confused about using them and spending them.
Yeah.
Sorry, spending and gaining them.
It's just a question of I use that. Can't use that. No, I'm going to pass. So that's it. I'll do your 4 first, then, Alex.
Right.
Shit. Well done.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah, good.
I'm sure you do. You bugger.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
Definitely.
And I'm hitting you on 4s also. Oh man, that's not great. Oh, that was one. That was one there. Below average. I hit you 6 times. Right.
Okay.
So I didn't do very well there. 4s, 5s and 6s. You saved 1, lost 3. So you go down by 1 to 7. No, sorry, that's wrong. That's on me, you fool. I lost 1. And 6 on you. You saved 2, lost 4. You see down to 4. Just about cling onto your dice. So you go back S.
Yeah.
Like that. Fatigue on both of us. I've just got my warlord left. He's going to move up. No, he's going to move half and guard up to there. Move up himself to there. And that is my lot. Yeah, that's it. That's all I've got, mate. I'm sorry to say.
Yeah.
So
I'm sure you are.
So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is that right? Sorry. 1. Oh, so you got 6. You got your elephant down here as well. I forgot that.
So, yeah, I thought it was 6.
Yeah, it's 6. You got 6. I'll roll 6 dice for you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you've got 2 rares, 3 commons, and 1 uncommon.
Here to know what to do. These Gauls are very good.
Well, I'm glad I painted them, mate. Okay.
I like well, when I played them that one time, I thought I liked them.
They're quite fun. Right.
So I thought, when you said you were going to play Gauls, I thought, okay.
Well, only
Right.
because I've been painting since Christmas. Right, so this is Alex's 3rd turn. The dice, as you can see, he has 2 more dice because he re-rolled his couple of rares and through the activation pool and generated a few more. So that's why he's got 1, 2, 3, 4. He's got all 8 dice in play, which is not great for me. So my knees are knocking, Alex. What are you going to do to me?
First thing is I'm going to do encirclement and activate 2 units.
For a move or charge. Doesn't say rest. That's interesting.
Yeah, I'm going to move 2 units. That's the elephant and the infantry near the elephant are both going to move.
So it's this one and this one. And what are you gonna, so which one are you going to do first?
I can move the infantry towards your nearest infantry.
Right there. Funny that.
Yeah.
There.
How many in that unit, incidentally, that you've got? Is it 8 or 7?
I've got
Just out of it.
7 now. 7
Oh, okay.
And the elephant?
And the elephant's going to move towards your other warriors.
And they move M, but their second activation thereafter is always S, isn't it?
It will be. If I move it again. Do you think I might?
Yeah, I think we both know. Okay, so that's encirclement gone.
Right. Then I'm going to use Carthaginians to activate my elephant to charge your warriors.
Okay, so in they go. And they take a fatigue straight away.
Fortunately, they do, yeah.
That's very good.
No other way of doing it. I had to do that, really.
So your armour is it 5 or 4? I keep forgetting. Mine's 4. Your armour is?
Mine's 5. I think.
Is it 5 or you generate 5? I forget. I think it's 5. 4 for shooting, isn't it, elephants? Yes, it is. Yeah, it's 5. So your armour is 5. Just back a bit so we can see. You generate 5 dice. And I generate 5 dice. 2, 3, 4, 5. I could close ranks if I wanted to.
You might not want to, because elephants trample more if you close ranks.
Do they?
I think so. Let me just check.
Trampling. You get
I've got a feeling.
4? No, I'm not close. Yeah. You're quite right. Christ, no. Okay, you get 4 automatic hits.
I get 4 automatic hits if you close ranks.
2 as it is.
So you.
I pass.
Well, I bet you would.
Right, so what do you do?
Okay, now
Come out with?
I'm going to use Sacred Band.
Must re-roll. Your opponent must re-roll 1 successful defense dice.
Yeah, 3 defense, because I'm a citizen unit, so you'll have to re-roll 3 defense dice. Yeah. Your turn.
I'm going to use Ritual Challenge. Roll 1 dice if your unit are for each unit of 4 or more. So I roll 1 dice as discussed earlier. And if I roll a 4, you get a hit.
If you roll a 4, if you roll over result of 4 or more, yeah.
Yeah, and I'm going to give him an extra further, because I don't think they're going to be there that long, and it's going to become 3 or more plus 1 to this result.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anything else from you?
Let's have a look. Don't want to do that. Yeah, I'll use tenacity, where I re-roll up to 2 defense dice that did not cancel a hit.
Okay, so you got tenacity, 2 defense dice, and I've got ritual challenge, which I should do now, really, shouldn't I? I'll do ritual challenge now then.
Go on then.
So I need a 3 to give you an automatic hit. I rolled a 1.
Bad luck.
From the heart, Alex. As if I said it myself.
It's very handy though. You were right to leave that against the elephant.
That's the way to do it. Because that's an easy hit, isn't it? That's an easy hit.
Absolutely. Yeah.
I'm
just glad you missed.
Well, I'm going to use Whirling Blow. Reduce your armor by 1 to gain a +1 to all your attack dice. I'm going to put a 1 on there. So I'm hitting you on 1s to remind me. But just drop my armor by 1. So I'm going down to 3.
Yeah. Okay.
That's Whirling Blows. And I can't use the further because I'm already on 3. I can't increase it.
No.
Okay. So that's me done. Anything more from you?
Incidentally.
Yes, mate.
Incidentally, what did you just do? You took that thing you just did was whirling blow. Reduce your armor by
1, so down to 3.
Well, and it cost you a further to do that, which put you up to 3, didn't it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
I understand. Yeah. That's it, isn't it? Really?
Well, I think so. At the moment, I'm not going to use the other one because there's no point. So yeah, but you've got tenacity. So your opponent reroll. You are Carthaginian. Rerolled 2 defense dice that did not cancel hits.
Graham.
Yes, mate.
Can I, before we do that, can I just do something which you might not let me do it anyway, but you know when my elephant moved up,
yeah, I
could then have fired, couldn't I? So can I roll that now?
Go
on, you'll let me. I'll do the same for you. I keep forgetting the javelins.
So you'll get fatigue as well for that, won't you?
No, I won't, because the shooting after moving is free.
You can't shoot. You've got to complete the melee before you shoot, surely.
You can shoot free once, can't you?
Before you move.
Oh yes. If I do it,
you get fatigue for charging.
No, I do it after I move. Yeah. But when I moved.
Bear in mind,
then you get a free.
You've moved twice already.
No, forget the second. Okay, just forget the charge I've just done for a minute. You know when I move my elephant.
Yep, up to here. Yeah, you wanted to shoot.
I can then
shoot,
can't I?
You can.
Before the charge even happens.
Do you not take fatigue then charging in?
No, because it's that's why you can't. If you shoot and then move, the move is a second activation. You do get a fatigue then. If you move, which is the whole point of composite bows, if you then move and then shoot, you don't get it because the shooting is free of fatigue after a move.
So you're going to shoot.
Yeah. So with 2, I want to shoot.
Needing 4s. You missed anyway, Alex.
Okay, right. So now we get back to this melee, and we've gone in. I've now charged in, and that's where we are. Yeah. Yeah. I just forgot that. I keep forgetting the elephants have got these javelin things. Yeah. Right. So there we are.
So I'm hitting. You're hitting me on freeze.
Yeah.
Ooh, bloody hell! You only hit me twice, Alex. I'll do the
Okay.
save. I'll do the saving rolls. Save one. Only one died. Good lord.
I've got 2 trample hits as well, haven't I?
Yep, true. I'll do them as well. They died though.
I can't see. Oh yeah. 2 more die. Yeah.
Yeah. That's 3 in total.
Yeah.
So your tenacity is on your saving roll, isn't it? So I'm hitting you on 5s down to 4s. I'm hitting you on 4s.
Yeah.
Oh, I want to spend your fatigue as no. I do want to spend your fatigue. No, I'll leave it on there.
Oh, I forgot your fatigue as well. We both forgot that, so we both miss out.
Up, yeah. So I'm hitting you on 4s. I hit you twice.
When you roll the dice, that's it. When you roll the dice, I can't see what you're rolling because your hand's in the way.
Yep.
That's all right. So what did you do there?
Hit you twice. Your saving rolls. You saved them both.
Right. Cool.
So I lost 3. You didn't lose any.
No.
So my unit survives, which is good. I guess. I go back S. I'll take another fatigue for the melee. Let's do you.
And so do I. Yeah.
Hmm.
And now I get to throw my javelins now, don't I? After charging.
Do you not get fatigue for that?
No. No, you never get a fatigue for shooting after doing
So
something
you've
else.
gone move, shoot, charge, and shoot. That's 4.
Yeah, but
That doesn't seem quite right to me.
so yeah, well, move, shoot. The shoot doesn't get a fatigue because it's a free activation, and it doesn't get fatigue following an activation. Then I charged in, which I got an activation for because it was a second activation, or it's a further activation, isn't it? I got a fatigue for charging in. Then I can shoot again, but you never get, as long as you shoot after.
I'll let you shoot, but I think the confusion is.
Oh, I don't know. I'll shoot it. Are they within range? What are they? Are they in range of both units? The other.
Only in range of those, really.
Okay. All right. Do that then.
You missed anyway.
Okay. Right. Now my next move is my levy will shoot.
Yep.
At your warriors.
So you've
And
got
yeah.
7 left in the unit. So you generate 4 dice,
Yeah. And I'm going to use Eagle Eye.
which gives you another 2, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So that's 6 dice. I can spend your fatigue, which I will.
Yes.
Puts my arm up to 5.
Yeah.
I don't believe you've got anything else to pimp it with. So 5's needed. Hit me once. And I saved it.
Oh, flipping it.
The old eagle eye didn't come out. There, did it? Not like
No,
the
it
last
didn't.
game we played, mate.
That's not working well today for me, is it?
I don't know. I disagree. I'm quite happy. Right.
Right.
Carthaginians.
Let's have a look. Yes, I've got Carthaginians. How many you got in that warrior unit there with the fatigue?
That one there.
No, the ones the nearest to my warriors on the left.
These ones here.
So, no, the other ones. Keep going.
I've
Yeah,
got
how many?
7.
7.
I've only lost 1.
Okay. What have you got on your board? Oh, you're going to get this power of the ancient gods thing, isn't
I
it?
might not use it, Alex. I might save it for your turn.
Yeah, oh, yeah, you might do. Yeah. don't think you will. I think you'll use it then. So I can't really go in there because that would
Oh, you
be.
can do. Of course you can. No such word as can't, is there?
You want me to, because that will give you a lot of bonuses. Oh dear. Okay, let me think about this for a second. Yeah, I'm really up against it at the moment. I don't know what I can do. If I leave my cavalry there, you're going to charge me next move with your Hearthguard, aren't you? Yes, I think that's likely. So your warriors facing my nearest cavalry have got 8 men, is it?
9.
9?
9. They've lost one, mate.
Oh, great. But they have got fatigue, haven't they?
Yeah, they're really tired.
Okay, I'm going to charge with my cavalry on your. Oh, no, wait a minute. How many attacks do I get with my warlord?
8.
No, that's a bit risky, isn't it?
I don't know.
8. 8, and you'll be attacking with 9. So I can't do it.
Faint-hearted, Alex.
I'll charge my cavalry in using Carthaginians.
Okay, against
Well, no, wait a minute. I'll get him to do We Obey. They're going to charge in from the warlord will tell them to charge in.
You charging my poor old warband?
Yeah. No, yeah.
Okay.
I just got to hope that I do some damage here.
Yeah, I'm worried about this. This is not good. Not good at all. 4 and 4.
Can you make it? When I? Oh no, they do. Yeah, that's fine. That's good.
Can you see it?
Yeah. I just wanted to try and get my warlord to charge in second time around if possible, but I don't think I can do that. They'd all have to go in and try and make contact, so they're going to be.
Yeah, you can't just stop the first contact.
No.
That's why.
That's fine. Yeah. No, I understand
that. It should be like that, really. To be fair.
Yeah, they're sort of like that, aren't they? Really.
And I've got 9. That's the problem of using multiple bases.
I don't like going in here really, but I don't think I've got any choice. I've got to do something.
You'll be fine. I know my luck. It'll crumble as it always does. So I could close ranks if I want. I certainly don't want to. I have a fatigue, which you could spend if you wanted.
Yeah, I'm going to drop your armour.
Of course you are. I'm down to 3. Bloody hell, you're forcing my hand here, aren't you, to do this? Power of the Ancient Gods. You knew I was going to do it. Gain 1 attack and 1 defense dice plus.
Actually, before you do that, I've just realised they've got 3 further, haven't they?
They have.
So they can't use anything on the board. They count as mercenaries from now.
That's very true. Until I remove it. So yeah, I can't use it. Well spied. Yeah, well spied. I can't do anything with that. So then I have to pass.
Might be a saviour for me, that.
Might be. So I pass.
Well, it's still.
That's it then. It's straight rolls, isn't it?
Yeah.
So I need 4s. I missed with 2. You need 3s. You missed with 4. So this is on you. Your saving rolls. You saved 1 and lost 6.
Oh crikey! That's me done for. I think it should have been. I was hoping that by reducing your armor, I would have done more damage, but I didn't, did I?
And you hit me 4 times. So my saving rolls are. I lost 4 though. I didn't save anything. So I lose 4. You lost 6. And you go back. 1, 2, 3, 4. My brave Gauls. wobbling, mate. I'm going to take one of them off. So you've got 2 left. You go away. Like that. Fatigue on both. And then. Okay. Is that it?
I don't know whether to charge my other warriors in on your unit there. I think I will. I might as well make use of that.
These ones here.
Yeah, the other unit.
These, remember, are contingent. These are citizens. They're contingent. Remember.
Yeah. Oh, the ones that have lost are contingents, aren't they?
Yeah.
And the citizens, though, so I can
down
actually.
here. You can
So
still.
it has to be them. I move anyway.
You have no choice.
Yeah.
Where are they going to go?
Charge those in, and of course it's their second activation, so they'll get a fatigue.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, you're going for it, mate, aren't you? So, you've got still got a full 8 there, untouched. 6, 8, and I've got 7. 3, 6, 7. I can close ranks, and it strikes me not the Gaulish way, but I'm tempted to anyway. No, I'm not. No, I'm going to pass. So
Okay.
I have a fatigue which you can spend.
Yeah, I'll drop your armor.
Oh, sorry, 4s and 3s. So I'm on 3. You're on 4. I'm going to spend your fatigue.
Yeah.
Put it back up to a 4.
Okay.
You now pass because you've got nothing on your board.
No.
And I've got this power of the ancient gods. Do you know what? I'm tempted to use it, Alex.
Thought you
One
might.
attack dice and 1 defense dice. So 1 attack, 1 defense, plus 1 additional dice for each friend or foe within M of your unit. So I've got you, 2, 3, 4. He's just out. Okay. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. I get 4 additional dice. Put 2 on there and 2 on there. I'm going to use increase my fervour to a 3 and reroll up to 2 of your attack dice and up to 2 of your defence dice. I've got to do that, haven't I? It's just too nice not to, Alex. Do you not agree?
Yeah.
Right. Make the mayhem commence. So here's yours, needing 4s. Shit. Hit 7 times. That was good rolling.
Yeah, I like it.
Sure you do. Here's 4s. Similar. Doesn't look quite so good. Not so good at all, but I can reroll 2. So hit you 5 times. Plus 2. Yeah, I've got them both. So it's 7 all after all that.
Yeah.
So now this is your hits on me, but I've got 3 defense dice as well. So
Yeah.
it'd be 7 times is the number. Can you see all this going on? So 7. Assault 3. Do I re-roll? Re-roll a couple, don't I, as well?
You can re-roll up to 2 of your defense dice.
2 more then, so I've saved 3. Good lord.
No.
So I lost 4.
So yes, you lost 4. Yeah.
2, 4. You've got 7 on you. You saved 2, lost 5.
Okay.
I'll take a base off. You've got 3 left. So you actually go back because you had less than me. Small. Fatigue. And that is it, I think.
Yeah.
So it's now my 3rd turn.
It is. You're right, this game will be over within the 6 turns, won't it?
I think it will.
I can move my warlord, can't I?
You can, yeah.
Can you put the camera up a bit so I can see it?
Oh, sorry, I beg your pardon, yeah.
Right. What am I going to do with him now?
Where is he? He is there.
The problem I've got is I can move him out of the way or I can charge him in. The trouble is if I charge in and kill that most of that unit in the warriors, then your Hearthguard will charge me next move, won't they?
Well, they might not.
And I think that might be a bit difficult for me to survive that. I'd like to have charged in there, but it means next move you'll get me. So I can't do that, can I? Crikey. Struggling here. You'll get 16 attacks from that Death Star. You've not used them yet. You're not had to. You could win this game with 4 points. 4-point army could win this game. Mind you, they are still a threat there. They are stopping me doing things. Well, I'd love to charge in there, but if I do, you'll get me next move. So I'm going to have to move him out of the way a bit.
Where do you want to
pull back behind the bowman? Yeah, yeah, behind that sort of warrior unit as well. Between the warriors and the bowman, as long as they're
about there.
Yeah, about there. That'll go.
You right with that?
Yeah, I'm not with that.
Okay, so it's my turn. So I've got 1. You've whittled me down a little bit. 2, 3, 4. Is that all I got? 1, 2, 3, 4. I've only got 4 dice, Alex. Believe it or not. So
I could have gone in on that unit because I did think about that. If I could get rid of at least 2 men, that would, which I think I could have done, that would have reduced you to 3 dice. But you only need 1 dice to charge your Hearthguard in, and then you've got 16 attacks on my warlord. So as much as I was very tempted to reduce you down to less Saga dice by charging that warrior unit, it would have been suicide because I've got nowhere to run.
Right.
So
4 dice, and I've rolled 2 common, 1 uncommon, 1 rare.
2 common, 1 uncommon.
So this is my 3rd turn. My dice are played as you see. I did roll my activation pool, but I didn't have Alex's luck, to be honest. It's a bit frustrating. He seems to roll 6s upon the 6s, but hey ho, it is what it is. My orders phase, and I'm going to use Tumultuous Galacticus, and I have 2 options: remove all the fervour from 1 unit, or 1 fervour from all of your units. So I shall take a fervour off him, so he becomes useful again.
Remove all fervour from 1.
Or
I'm
doing the
or remove 1 fervour from all your. Oh yeah, gotcha. Yeah.
So I'm now active again.
Yeah.
That's what I needed to do.
Yeah.
I'm going to use before the wave, and I'm going to activate my Hearthguard to move, and they're going to move to here like this through the gap.
Is there limitations as to how near you can get to Allied troops?
No,
is
not
there?
at all. I mean, I've got a gap here, and I'm going.
Is there the old VS thing you can't get within VS, or am I thinking of the old rules?
You're thinking about the old rules. It was a nice try though. Like that.
No, you can't do that. You can't go through. You can't turn corners, can you? You've got to go straight ahead.
Yep, straight, it's fine.
Go round.
He'll go straight then, like that.
As long as you can do it with that, can you? Is there a gap enough for you to get through there? Because it looks like you'll be hitting that other base where I've got a unit.
I don't mind. I'll do that.
I think there is a limit as to what you can do. You can't sort of, you know.
Yeah, I'm in a straight line, so like that. There. Into there. Like that. And they're going to throw their javelins. Unfortunately, not all of them are in range of your warlord, only the front rank. But I've got 8.
So how many in the front rank? 3?
Yeah, 3. It'll be 3 dice. But I can choose to shoot at anyone. Who's it going to be? It's going to be... It's going to be your warlord anyway. 3 dice. Hitting you on 4s. I'll give it a go. Weaken you a little bit. 1 hit. 1 save. You got away with that. I think I should have shot something else there. I cocked up.
Anyway, yeah. So then now what are you going to do?
My warlord is going to charge here, like that.
Oh, the warlord's going to charge. Okay.
Yeah. I'm not scared, you know.
No.
Armour of 5. Armour of 4. You've got only 2 in your unit left. I've got 8. You've got fatigue. So I'm going to increase my armour to a 6. No, your armour is 4, yeah. Down to 3. I've got to kill you with that. You're going to get lucky. I can't afford you to get lucky. Armour is 6. You've got nothing on your board to spend, I assume?
Nope.
No. So, you're 2, needing 6s. You rolled 2 6s, you bugger!
That'll teach you.
Saving rolls. I saved them both though, 2 5s.
Oh, flipping it.
But 2 6s is incredible.
Yeah. And then two 5s as well. That's a bit disappointing.
It was for me now. So I've hit you 6 times. And 6 saves. Come back, nice. They're dead. Is anybody within S? Well, they are. So they're taking fatigue for broken friends.
Are they within S, are they?
I'll just check again. They are. Right across my unit, yeah.
All right.
That's there. There. I'll take the fatigue for the pleasure of it. And then on my warlord says charge to your half and guard. There, your warlord. Sorry. Like that.
I quite like doing it as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
I have fatigue. Second activation. You have an armour of 5. I have an armour of 5. You have 8 dice. Can't close ranks as you're mounted. I have 16 dice. 3, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11.
You've got to try and survive this, haven't I?
16, that's right. That's 5, 10, 16 dice. I go first.
You know, and then she's got nowhere.
I'm going to use Whirling Blow, which reduces my armour by 1, but does make you...
You're going to use what?
Whirling Blow, which drops my armour by 1 down to a 4. But
Right.
it effectively gives me +1 on my dice. And also
Right.
I'm going to take a further as well, which is going to give me 2 more dice.
Yeah. Right.
Your turn.
I'll use your fatigue to put my armour up.
6. Yeah. Saw that coming.
Oh, I know.
I'm going to use Ritual Challenge. Roll 2 dice, 4 or more is a hit.
All right.
And I'm going to add +1 to it as well, so 3 or more. That gives me 2 further.
No.
So 3 or more is. I've hit the 3 and a 5, so hit you twice. So you've got 2 fatigues, which is good.
Yeah.
Looking a bit wobbly there, mate.
Yeah, I know.
You've got nothing on your board. I have no fatigue. And have I got anything else for the horde? Gaulish Fury. Gain 3 attack dice if you're the attacker. I can't use the further bonus because I already have 2. I get 3 more dice.
I don't think you need any more anyway.
Well, I need to win. So, I'll do yours first. So you've got 8, needing. Why is my armour 4? Because I dropped it for that ability.
4s, 8 needing 4s, yeah.
Needing 4. Oh, Alex. She hit
Oh
me
dear.
twice.
You're not rolling very well for me, are you, really?
I'll do the saving rolls.
Yeah.
I saved 1, lost 1, so I lost 1 half on guard. And more critically, 6 is down to 5s. 5s needed. I need bigger hands, mate.
Have you got a big enough hand for those dice?
Yeah. Here we go. Needing 5s.
I know, you just go through it, yeah, and then think, well, that's all got to come down and join actually onto this bit. Yes, initially it's a bit
There's a
laborious.
few there, mate. So I hit you 7 times. And saving rolls. He's gone, mate. He's dead.
Yeah, he's dead, isn't he?
I've got
Can't
you.
survive that.
And that.
Game over.
Game over. GG.
Yeah, GG.
That was 3 turns for both of us. If you get stuck in with the Gauls, the Gauls burn out or die, I think, is probably the. What do you think? The game.
I think the Gauls are very powerful. I think
Aren't
I think they would be an army. I'll be turning my Dacians I've got that I don't use another set of rules into Gauls. I think they look very similar. I think they're a very powerful army. They're good for their fun army, and
They are. As you say, the shooting thing, your eagle eye, you didn't really get that going, did you?
no, that's the one vulnerability they've got is being shot at. But of course, I rolled rubbish when I did roll. Even with eagle eye, I just wasn't getting the hits. So my elephant died early on. The other one maybe could have done something, but they're a bit slow.
Yeah.
Oh, I think the Gauls are very.
I don't know if they're that slow. I think when you look at it, I mean, I'm down to 2 here. I'm down to 3 here. I had a unit of 10 there, and I'm down to 5.
Yeah, I was whittling you down, but your Death Star was still there to do the damage at the end.
I think with these guys,
Or further away maybe, but you still.
I think with these guys, you really have to go for it. There's no point. No, you can't fanny around or turtle with these things.
No, they can't.
The first game you played, I think you erred and you sat back a little bit, and
Gauls are like Vikings. You've just got to get stuck in with them.
You have to, 100%. I mean, the only shooting defense bonus you got, is the defense rolls, and that's shooting bonus, combat bonus, and that's it. You've got nothing.
Yeah.
What did you think of the elephants? Well, I picked one off straight away, didn't I? Which was good.
That was quite nice, isn't it?
Yeah, I think the Gauls are very good. I like them.
Yeah.
I've used them once and I've fought against them once, and each time I was impressed with them. Is there anything else in that book that can compete with that at the moment? I don't know.
Maybe the Romans can. I mean,
I have to try the Iberians against them.
ooh, they're quite hard to play, I think. I don't know if I've got the
That'll
fitness
be
for them. I'm not sure.
Iberian. Yeah.
I think the Romans might do it. They're quite grindy as well, and they're quite resilient, I think, aren't they?
They are. They fight at an advantage if they're outnumbered. So small units of Romans might. I'll have to look at the board and see what they've got, because that power of the ancient gods, if you use that, if you can use that each time, it's it can do a lot of damage. And it means you can take less casualties as well, because it's got not only attack bonuses, it's got defense bonuses too.
Well, you could load the gunnels up there, couldn't you?
You want to try and spread the Gauls out, but of course you don't do that. You keep yours tight together, and
That was
then
my plan. Also, I was talking to a guy, Andy. He plays epic 16-point games with the Gauls, and he really favours the 12-man units all the time with the Gaul warriors. But you've got big units. I tried to replicate that. I couldn't go 12-man on this. I did think about it, but 10 I think is good. I mean, I've got these movement trays that I bought from Foxtrot, and they're 10-man trays, and that's specifically what I bought them for. Was just for that. And I mean, they look alright. They come out okay.
Interesting enough, elephants, although they're hard to kill, they don't do a lot of damage, do they? Really, they've only got 5 attacks.
Well, they've got 7, haven't they?
Well,
they've got a trampling.
They can shoot once after a melee, but they've only got 5 dice in a melee, haven't they?
They're quite tough. I mean, the other thing is with elephants is that you should have been using blood price with them. That's how you play them on the Carthaginian board, and that's where you can pass a casualty to another unit or 2 figures, and that's what you should have been doing. That unit there should have been following in the wake of the elephant, and then as that 2 casualties, then it just passes them on. You know, it's like the bodyguard rule. That's how you play them. It
costs 2 dice to use it, though. It's quite expensive, isn't it?
Yeah.
Blood price. That's 1 dice. That's only 1.
No, student of the Xanthippus is 2 dice. It's a rare and a common.
No, I'm looking at no.
But you know, you're right. I mean, that would have taken the casualties off the elephant if I'd had that in that first melee, where my elephant got sort of badly damaged.
You can just keep passing them off. That's how you do it, and that's how you play elephants. You've got to have that. What's that other battle board? Is it the Franks or no? It's the Polish, isn't it? In the age of Crusades, and they can just pass all their casualties on their Hearth Guard. I think it's the Polish over to the warriors and levies, and that's what I think you need to do with the elephants.
Yeah, good game.
GG, good stuff.
GG.
Thank you very much, mate. As always, appreciated.
Another great game of Age of Hannibal, and join the Gauls, but some of the factions are really interesting. Anyway, I hope you're all well. Take care and see you all soon.